Namaste दोस्तों. So today the video's topic is it's okay not to do very well in your career. Now this is a very contrarian view, but please consider some perspectives from this narration. The traditional view is that you got to work hard, give 100% to your career, make umpteen number of sacrifices and get that corner seat where you rule the roost. So let's say if you're a chartered accountant, you can think of being the partner of that big four firm, the CFO of that MNC or that startup, or maybe become even the co-founder or CEO of that startup, or crack the UPSC, become a IRS or IAS officer. Noble aspirations, and you should definitely go for it. But the reality is, a lot of us will not do well in our career. Yes, this might pinch you a lot, but let's be clear that instead of feeling negative, it's wise to see the reality from a practical, pragmatic perspective. To rise through the hyper competitive pyramid in Indian corporates, merit and hard work is not enough. A host of factors are needed. For example, mobility. Most companies, including government jobs, will want you to move around places, completely unsettling your family life. So every time the company gives you that transfer order, just like an army officer, you have to change schools for your kids, see what jobs your spouse is going to get, find new houses on rent, or go for that costly company accommodation where your HRA goes for a toss and your entire salary becomes a perquisite, taxable in your hands. Nowadays, therefore, there is this new trend of husbands and wives living in different cities just to do well in their respective jobs because they cannot compromise on their career. It's criminal. Number two, extremely high demand on time. In Indian firms, your competitor is willing to give insane hours to the company. He's going to slog after office hours, work entire weekends, and always be available for the boss because he's conditioned his mind to believe that success has to come at any cost. Beat BP, diabetes, everything, he's okay. So he's going to completely say yes to boss on all occasions, and he's your competitor. There are deep-rooted prejudices in the Indian society, region-based, caste-based, religion-based. If they work to your advantage, very good. But if not, they can completely act as significant headwinds in your career. So these region-based, caste-based and religion-based factors are crucial in the Indian scheme of things. Number four, you might not be naturally good at bootlicking. While some bosses are extremely meritocratic in India, most like bootlicking as it serves as a stress buster. They will fall for a competitor who is unapologetic about bootlicking because it is his survival strategy. See, I am not being judgmental here, but the point is that bootlicking as an art comes naturally to some. They practice it since childhood and mostly cannot be learned in your adolescence simply because you have now commercial aspirations. So your competitor becomes the boss's confidant, giving him crucial intelligence on what's happening on the shop floor, just like it used to happen in the earlier era where the king used to have those favorite darbaris. Number five, you need a godfather in India. Lucky if you found one. The godfather might also lose his wicket before he actually elevates you to the next level. It can be tragic, but that's life. The godfather effect. Number six, extremely high level of jealousy and insecurity in India. While you're trying to move up, the boss is pushing you down because he just wants a worker B. Your colleagues and juniors are also pulling you down, often forming a cartel. Sometime one very super powerful person in the ecosystem, say let's say the chief of staff or the MD, might strike an enmity for you and ensure that your innings in that company is completely tumultuous as it gets. Your competitor might be extremely lucky. The boss died suddenly and that vacuum that was created, some senior thought that he was the right fit. The HR tried to find a replacement, got no one, and promoted him out of desperation. Someone got promoted in gender quotas. He joined the startup as one of the few employees, struck that unique chemistry with the founder. The company got IPO'd, and the rest they say is history. The M&A deal that he worked on got through and became a runaway success. All of that got attributed to his efforts. He joined telecom sector in 2005 and enjoyed the hockey stick growth. And someone joined telecom in 2015 and saw its reversal of fortunes. The above factors which I said are not meant to scare you, but give you a reality check and a deep sense of peace and contentment. There are just too many factors at play in the Indian corporate system. And also, what you are chasing are maybe designations, impact levels in a hierarchy which the outsider does not even know. So, for example, impact level 1 is the highest level in the steel entity of that corporate conglomerate, and impact level 1 is the lowest in that same corporate conglomerate's NBFC arm. Someone starts his career with manager at the designation, which is just the lowest in that hierarchy, and the other company manager means a lot because you start with assistant manager, deputy assistant manager, and then become manager. It's just a game. Outsiders mostly are bothered about how much you can earn, so that can give you a lot of inner peace and contentment. Instead, think of that. Instead of thinking of a life chasing that corner seat, think of the advantages of being average. And I'll tell you what, there's no pressure to grow fast, just you grow linearly in that organization with the passage of time. And when stars are aligned, you'll get some growth as well. You can spend time with family, with friends, focus on your social life, focus on your health. And there are ample opportunities, I'll tell you, to have side gigs as a freelancer. Maybe enough to generate passive income from rental properties, the stock market. Yes, you're not going to get celebrated on social media, but that's okay because anyways it's very superfluous. Today they are going to celebrate you and tomorrow they are going to celebrate someone else. So being average certainly is okay in the Indian scheme of things. That's my perspective. Would love to hear what are your views on this topic. Looking forward to your comments in the section below. Thank you.